Welcome to Louisiana Go-Around Football 2015 Spring Tour. We're on the campus of University of Louisiana Monroe. We're happy to be joined by the leader of the Warhawks, Coach Todd Berry. Thanks, Coach, for joining us.
My pleasure.
Well, Coach, give an overall assessment how spring's gone so far.
Spring's gone well. We had our first major scrimmage this last Saturday. And I think spring practice is all about trying to get every player better. And so the focal point's really not on working on the groups. It's just about developing guys and them having those exposures that they need to try to become better players. And this past Saturday scrimmage, we flew around, we threw our hats around, which is what I was more interested in than anything else. And surprisingly, the execution was pretty good across the board. And so I was pleased.
Well, Coach, talk about the competition. Well, obviously, quarterback's a big competition, and competition gets the best out of players.
There's no question about it. Everybody, when you know that you're being pushed by somebody, it drives you. And we've got some good competition, I think, going on at quarterback. And anxious to see how that plays out. You've got a couple guys that have been in the program for a while that have got a great understanding of the offense and really cerebral. And then we've got some younger players that I think that have some talent. And sort of trying to close that gap mentally, but their talent is allowing them to do some other things too, and so it is an interesting competition.
Well, Coach, defensively, you kept your assistants that were prior to that been on your staff. Talk about how that camaraderie is going right now.
Well, I think we've got a great group of coaches all the way across the board, offensively and defensively, and fortunately for me, they've kind of stuck around with us for the most part, and we had a little bit of attrition this year. But the reality is that this staff has kind of been together for quite some time, and some of these guys have been with me for 12 or 13 years total in different places, and so they know each other and they know kind of what the expectation is within the program. And defensively, we've got 9 starters back, and we were pretty good on defense. I'd like to see us take that next step this next year.
Well, Coach, you guys got a brand new facility that's going to be getting built pretty soon, and how exciting is that?
Well. Probably anything that I would say right now is an understatement, quite honestly. It's taken 5 years to kind of get to that point. It was important for us in terms of we've been lacking in some things, and to help kind of close that gap, I think is really, really important for us. I think it shows a high level of commitment, and it's a high level commitment really from our boosters. We have no state money in this. All the money that has been derived has been from private funding, and I think that when you're not having to rely on the state and those people are doing that because they want to see you have success, that should resonate with recruits and everybody, because it's private donations like that, I think, are driving anything here in the state of Louisiana right now. And for our group to step up and do what they've done, I think is tremendous.
Well, Coach Berry, we really appreciate you taking this time. Guys, check out the Warhawks. This is a team that's competing to go for that Sun Belt Conference Championship, had one of the better recruiting classes in school history this past year, and got a brand new facility on the horizon. Go Warhawks.